okay, guys. You can handle it. So far, so good? If you can do this, you will rock this test. Okay, ready? We need to split this up. So I'm gonna distribute the -3 and put it over that. So I'm just copying down the first part of the problem again. And I'm rewriting this so that you can see how we can split it up. Kind-ish? This is harder than I think you will see on your test, by a lot. If they put something like this on your test, we should water boom them there. Alright? It's not too messy, it's not too mean, but just mean enough to let them know. Okay. I'm glad some of you are laughing. I feel like you guys are so stressed, if you're really stressed, you're not going to be learning.
We're so stressed. The Bulls are down by 7, I'm stressed.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
It's okay.
Some sports team is losing? Basically, if it had a dy dx, it stayed on this side. If it didn't, it got put on the other side. I would pull out a dy dx. From this side,
Should I move it up?
and then divide by this. Is this intimidating or what? Now, if they gave you something remotely this ugly, they would give you a point to plug in, so you would get a number. We can simplify this, but we don't have time. Oh yeah, it's pretty. They would simplify it.
Did that change from a 3 to a 2?
Did I mess it up?
On the top.
Is this supposed to be a 3? Sorry. Typo that I'm writing? Okay. We okay, guys? It's kind of hard. By kind of, I mean really. But if you can understand the concept, and you can get to the first step and take the derivative right, we can work on the rest. Okay.
That's the answer?
Yeah, well, they would simplify it, but we don't really have time, so I'm just gonna.
Makes sense.
Just say x equals 1 and y equals -1.
Pretty much. This would be. But I just don't care. Okay, we need to do some sequences in series and a Taylor polynomial, and then do a fence problem, right? Yeah? Now, tell me, is there anything that we haven't covered enough and you would like me to maybe make you some extra problems on? Excellent. I can have a night off.
Maybe one like that we might see on the test.
You want me to make ridiculous implicits?
Well, no, not ridiculous.
No, realistic one.
Starting problem.
Okay, I'm just going to go on. And you can think about it and email me. We need to do a sequence in series. Okay. The hardest part on a sequence in series is telling which formula to use. You need to know all of these formulas. These are all Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Love it.
Off.
Love it.
You like that? I just tell you you don't need to know? You don't need to know. Okay, I don't know what it means. I think it means index, but I'm not really sure. Here's what you need to know. You need to know how to pull an A off, an R off, and an N off. And be able to plug it into this formula and get it. You need to be able to find A sub n using this formula. And you need to be able to tell if a series converges or diverges. And you can tell if the absolute value of R is less than 1. If it's greater than 1, then it diverges. This is A. It looks like a 9, but that's an A.
Is it just 1 and or negative 1?
Negative 1 is 1.
Absolute value.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so just cancel that.
R has to be between -1 and +1, or the absolute value of R has to be less than 1. Same thing. Okay. I'm just gonna chuck some stuff at you, okay? Is this on this test?
Yeah.
Yes.
The sequence of the series is on this test? Okay. No?
Yes, it is.
Okay, here's what you need. Here's fair warning. I've never seen none of the above as an answer, but I have seen it's not geometric as an answer. Okay? So they may give you a sequence that's not geometric and ask you what it converges to. That's okay?
Yeah.
But it will say, like, one of the answer choices will be it's not geometric. Just check to see if it is. How do you check to see if it's geometric? Just make, no, not 2. We have to do every single one. You have to check that it multiplies by the same ratio every time. Let me show you. Okay, this one, I multiply by E every single time. So it is geometric, okay? So my A is the first term. My R is what I'm multiplying by every time. Does it converge? No. E is about 2.71, which is greater than 1, so it diverges. They really like putting E problems on your test. I don't know why. I think they just like to freak you out.
Yeah.
It works.
Just stare it down. Win. So far, okay? Now what about this? What if I give you this sequence? This one's a little trickier.
Is that because they would have it in parentheses or brackets if the first one was term. Like that kind of threw me off at first. E minus 1.
Yeah, they would have that in brackets.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a term. This is a term. This is a term. This is a term. So A equals E. R equals -1 over E. Now we have to check to make sure it's geometric. E times a -1 over E is -1. Times a -1 over E is a +1 over E. Times a -1 over E is -1 over E squared. Okay? And 1 over E is less than 1, so it's going to converge. And it converges to E over 1 minus -1 over E. So far, so good?
So when it converges, it just has to be less than 1, it doesn't matter if it's below negative.
No, it does matter. It has the absolute value. It has to be between -1 and +1. Follow? Is that easier? Do you not like the absolute value?